so today I finally was able to pick up Maybelline Define and Fill Brow Pencil. I've been seeing ads for this in like magazines and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I really want to try it. It looks like it's gonna be something good. So I found one of these in Ulta. I'm so excited. We're gonna try it right now, which is why I have on no like eyebrows, and it looks really weird when your makeup's done. You don't have eyebrows. At least for me it does. So I'm gonna open it. I got it in deep brown. Okay, so I don't know how many colors there are. I want to say there's maybe like 3 or 4 colors, but I know that deep brown is the one that I want. And the novelty of this product is that one side you get the actual brow filler inner, which looks like this. So it's thin, not quite as thin as like Anastasia or anything like that. It's very similar to my Tony Moly, like the size of my Tony Moly, which I actually prefer that size. It's not quite as thin as, you know, my NYX Micro Brow or Anastasia's pencil, just slightly thicker. So one side looks like that, and then the other side has like this smudge tool on it, and it's supposed, is it supposed to be brown like that? Yeah, I think it is. It's supposed to, it's supposed to be brown, and you're supposed to use this to smudge it in. So it's an all-in-one kind of eyebrow tool. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you in, and then we will get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna do one side of my face first. So I'll do this side. You can kind of get a closer upper of what the brow pencil looks like. Sorry if my brows are not 100% groomed right now, but I really wanted to get this video filmed. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to town the same way I would use any other pencil. Okay, so I can tell you right off the bat, it's not quite as like waxy and firm as my NYX Micro Brow or Anastasia, so you can't really do a ton of like rough strokes. Like I feel like with those other ones, I'm like drawing it on, which is great because you can like never overdo it with those pencils. With this one, I feel like it requires a lighter hand. So if you're a person who likes to, you know, draw on your eyebrows, just be very careful when you're using this. It is a brown, it's a dark brown. I would say it leans more cool, but not so cool that it looks funny. On my, like against my skin tone, sometimes when the eyebrow pencils are too cool of a brown, then they look almost ashy and gray on me, so I don't like that, but this one's fine. And yeah, so I just filled in my brow using small strokes with it. I think it filled in very quickly, which I like because when I'm doing my eyebrows in the morning, like I don't have time to sit there and just like groom. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this other tip, and I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it because I feel like the pencil filled in quite nicely, but I guess this, okay, it definitely softens up the look a little bit. I don't know that that's gonna pick up on camera. Maybe it will, not quite sure. So when you use the pencil, it does go on kind of cakey, I guess, if that's the word that I'm looking for. And so what this little smudger guy does is it just softens up those lines so it doesn't look unnatural. So I do like that aspect of it. I'm looking in the mirror. I do like the effect. What do you guys think? With it, without it? With it, without it? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face, and then I'll come back with some final thoughts. Okay guys, so I finished doing both of my brows. I do like the effect. My final thoughts are the shade of brown leads more cool than it does red or neutral. So if you like a cool shade of brown, then this is gonna be for you. If you have more of like a reddish tint to your hair, this one may be too cool, but definitely try it out. Secondly, I noticed this, that okay, so if I twist it up, I'm gonna twist it up probably, I don't know if you can see that, probably that much to, you know, actually do my eyebrow. Once I'm done, it's imperative that you like twist it back down, because if you keep it up like that, you're gonna ruin it because there's not really a ton of space between the top of the lid and like how much it comes out of the little twisty part. So just be careful, because I definitely had it up too far, so when I put the lid on originally, it like got on the tip and broke it. So that's that. This little smudger guy, I kind of am digging it. I didn't think that I would, but I kind of am. It really helps to soften up the brow look so that it doesn't look too harsh like it's being drawn on. So I like that. One thing though is that it's, you know, it's kind of thick and fat, so you can't really go all the way out to the end unless you're very, very careful, because you're gonna risk, you know, like smudging the line at the end, and then that'll just look weird, like if you do that. So be careful about that, but for the most part, this Brow Define and Fill Duo is, yeah, it's a winner, I think. And it was only $5.99 when I got it from Ulta, and you know there's always like BOGOs or 40% off or, you know, deals like that you can find around. I looked for it at Target first, sold out. Ulta, there was only one dark brown shade, so if you have dark brown, if you're looking for a dark brown one, then just know that you're probably gonna have a difficult time finding it, because I don't know what it is, but people do not like, listen, stores, CVS, Target, Ulta, you know that dark brown is like the most universally used color. If you know that, then why don't you just have more? If you guys have tried it and like it, let me know. If you tried it and hate it, then let me know that. I don't know the staying power of this pencil, but generally for me, eyebrow pencils stay on just fine. If you're concerned about it, you can always use a primer beforehand, or even set it with, you know, the same color powder after you're finished, and then that'll help it to stay on for longer. That usually works for me, but I don't have very oily skin, so my skin's very normal and sometimes dry in the winter. Just an FYI. So I like this, it's a keeper for me, and it'll be a repurchase. I won't say it's my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil, but for only $5.99, totally worth it. I'm liking that a lot more drugstores or drugstore brands are starting to, you know, have eyebrow pencils that are very similar in nature to Anastasia's Brow Wiz, because we all love that one, but let's be honest, at $21 a pop, not always cost effective. So yeah, leave any questions or comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.